excited team. I thought we managed to handle their pressure early on pretty well and make it a ball game. And their pace of play really dictated a lot of things out there tonight. I think that was easy to see early on. When we did manage to handle their pressure, we were able to get some opportunities, but simply put, they dictated pace of play, and we had some difficulties getting into our offense. Very well coached, extremely athletic, and deep. So, a lot of credit to them, and it's well deserved.
Coach, obviously you were confident going into the game, but what was your team's confidence level like after that first quarter?
Well, what was the score at the end of the first quarter?
You guys were up by 3. I think you hit 5 3-pointers, 5 different players hit 3-pointers in the quarter.
I think we were confident with how we handled their pressure. It was just whether or not we could sustain it. Unfortunately, they made a couple runs there second quarter, and we sputtered offensively, and that was really the difference in the game. After that, we really had some trouble gaining any sort of traction after that. I think that pace of play really takes a lot out of you as a player, and I think the physicality, the pace of play that they had was a bit of a problem.
John, can you talk about just the arc of the whole season and the improvement? I mean, I think back to saw you guys against Indian Creek, and then a few weeks later, Severn Park, and they made it a grind-out game. And then the last month, you've just been great.
It's been a fun ride. I've never experienced anything quite like this. And had you told me that we were going to be at the state championship game last year at the end of the season, and these 4 guys were going to lead us, I would have had to pause for a moment. Not that I didn't believe in them, but those are really lofty goals, and here we are. The last month of the season has been quite a ride. For me as a coach, it's been the best month of my career, and to just see these guys grow from 4 years ago as students, people, and players, it's awesome. I mean, it's awesome. We really help to unite a community. The amount of faces I've seen in the past 3 weeks, I've had 150 messages from various people, alumni. This run was as much for the past as it is the present, and we've talked about this to the kids, to the players, that we've created a new generation of Broadneck basketball players. There's little kids running around looking up to Che, looking up to Mike, looking up to Jamar and Nick, and this is a group that has a lot of perseverance, determination, and I hope they can look at this and use this as a platform into the future and understand that there are going to be failures, and it's just critical that they bounce back from whatever failure it is. It's a lesson in life.
I guess maybe Jamar, can you talk about these last 2 or 3 days? I mean, the whole experience of coming down here on Thursday, playing in a college gym, getting the win, coming back and facing arguably the best team, I guess, in the state. Can you just talk about this whole experience the last few days?
It's been a fun experience for me, just experiencing something new, coming out of my habitat, playing in a bigger crowd, bigger gym, a bunch of coaches and stuff. It was just something to bring out of me. Just wanted to come out, play my hardest, just try to get a trophy, bring it back to the Broadneck in the city.
Cobra, did it take a toll on you guys with not only their pressure, but they rotated a lot of people in and out? It was constant. It was a constant barrage. Did that kind of wear you guys get down as the game went on?
Sort of, but not really. Like their pressure really messed us up, because we worked on their pressure, but they threw different things at us, so that messed us up a lot.
What specifically did they throw at you that you might not have seen before?
Like throwing double teams out of nowhere, stuff like that.
I'd like to add to that as well. They threw 6'5" guys at us that could move like 5'11" guys, and you try to simulate that type of pressure in practice, but you can't possibly do that.
How did you attempt to simulate it? Did you throw 6, 7 guys on the floor?
Well, you know, it was kind of tough after the amount of effort that we put forth against Richard Montgomery to come back, and you know, it would have been nice to have a couple more days to prep, but that's not the nature of this situation. In preparation for Richard Montgomery, we did have some bigger guys come around and just help us out and play multiple people out there just to simulate that type of pressure, but it was kind of hard to do that after the expended energy from Montgomery.
Okay, Coach, your thoughts on Brown, number 3? I guess there's a reason he's going to William and Mary.
I mean, he is, we didn't see any players like that in the Illinois County, for sure. But they had multiple guys out there that were extremely exciting to watch and very difficult to play and defend. And we wish him the best. He's going to be going there with, I know a lot of these guys have played against LJ and know him well, and I think they're definitely on the rise, that program.
You guys are all seniors. Can you speak to the same sort of question I just asked your coach? Like, in what ways you're proud of this run, this program, what impact it's had on you?
I couldn't ask for a better season with these guys. It was just everybody just tuned in and everybody just like supported each other. I've never had a more supporting group ever. Even coach and like all the players let me do my thing out there and always supported me. And man, to come to Maryland just means the world to me, honestly. And just the season we had, I'll never forget it. It's been the best, honestly. Couldn't say any more about it.
I'm grateful. I'm grateful for standing up here, sitting here with you guys, these 4. Never would I have thought that I would make it to a state championship in basketball. It's very overwhelming. It's surreal, and I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else with these guys. And I thank Coach believing in us, letting these guys do what they do, and ultimately led us to here. So, very good season that we had, and I'm very proud of these guys.